everything is going to slowly die. You get insight into the power drains in other areas of the ship. You may not be able to access them here, but one major power drain is coming from the teleportation buffer.
All right.
You're guessing with a 40. This place running at current power, with the current power distribution of not only life support but all the other systems, will begin to shut down. Well, actually, it'll just begin to shut down things automatically in some priority order that
It's
you
got
don't quite
some
understand.
order that
Yep.
yeah. Well, we're gonna turn off the arboretum, or not the arboretum, the aquarium, and that goes all the way off.
You see some flashing lights. You have to go through like 4 prompts, and
Are you sure?
you think you're going to kill about 1 billion different fish by doing this.
Sentient fish?
Fish plants. It does have a timer that says that it could probably live on its own oxygen for a month.
Okay.
Given that there's plants and that sort of thing, but really
Yep.
you realize by turning off life support, it's also going to affect the temperature, and it's giving you a estimation of 0.01% survival of the fish and mammals due to temperature decreases over the course of the next week.
Okay.
Turn it off.
Yeah, so that'll go off the arboretum.
Are you sure? Are you sure?
Yep.
Are you
Yep,
sure?
yep.
You click on the thing a couple times.
Next would be arboretum.
Paperclip shows up. Looks like you want to shut down the arboretum.
The arboretum, as far as I can tell, like there's the phoenix, which is tough as balls, and then the super mega plant,
The moose
and
bug.
then there's the fungus
Yeah.
people. Were the only thing that we saw in there.
Question: Can we reduce it to minimum levels for
wait.
survival?
The pellet is with you guys. Okay, you try to turn off the life support, and it says some subroutine brings it back up to like middle level. Like you're only able to drop it about halfway down.
All right, we'll take the arboretum and drop it to halfway down.
Okay.
We'll
There will be significant loss of plant and animal life in both zones by dropping it to 50%.
if it's still down there in a week, sure. Right now, we're more worried about the rest of the day.
Yep.
And unlike maybe the other people in the party, Donovan values sentient life over non-sentient life.
Are they slated for deprecation? Says Mr. Obsolete.
No, they're not slated for deprecation. It's not listening. This one needs to go lower.
It appears that you do not have proper access levels to turn off life support systems in these areas.
All right. What areas are there no people?
It appears that the living quarters are fully powered.
Are they? How many people are in the living quarters?
It's showing none, but it's showing that Donnie is starting to understand computers with all these checks. Like he's been magicking device things, and computer use is a future
When we get to when our clones level or whatever, when these guys level, he'll take a computer use rank.
You notice that these living quarters, and there's a slight map for them. There's actually a whole other map that I created for living quarters. This is where you guys were going to appear had you just stayed in your tanks.
That's so cool.
There are rooms that are designated to your clones.
Huh.
And little symbols that welcome gifts are like on the tables and that sort of thing.
Use your magic items.
Were there weapons?
You're not sure what welcome gifts meant, but you're getting a peek into other systems. And you're like, what are the living quarters? Is there anyone there? And you're kind of like, oh, these are the living quarters.
If there's nobody there, we drop it as low as it'll go before it starts complaining.
Okay, it's like 25%, and it starts warning that oxygen levels would drop too low, which apparently is bad, is what, what you need something called oxygen.
Oxygen?
Oxygen?
Oxygen's important, you know. I suppose.
So are guns.
All right, so you guys are futzing around in the in the living quarters, life support. Right, you use it to gain access, but then you went in and didn't have the access to actually shut things down. Okay, so it's not like you're suffocating the knocked out corpse of or knocked out body of the Kraken, which I know which is what you were trying to do.
Well, just in case he didn't quite get polished off by our godly friend. Yeah.
The entire station shakes a little bit, and the spinning continues to get faster. Command breached. Command breached. Command breached. Command breached.
Okay. We need to get the others. How long until life support has a catastrophic failure?
A few hours.
Oh shit! All right, let's go.
We've been fucking around, man. We gotta get going.
You optimize things to 50% and kind of leaned it out and drop things as low as they could go in areas where you don't think there are creatures. The place that looks like it is rapidly gaining, like losing power, is agriculture. Followed by the cryopens, and agriculture are not high in the priority. They seem to just be shutting down on their own.
Can I do I have?
We change the priority on them.
Yeah, you have authority to raise the temperature and the levels a little bit, but that seems to then like a few moments. You turn around and a few moments later, it's like something's lowering it down.
It's like the auto balancing microphone. Why are you going down?
I'm sorry.
Right,
Marty. If it's a little dial or whatever, we can find a pencil and stick it under the dial.
No, it's like it's like a bunch of bars on a touch screen, and and you see that there are 4703, and you notice the number kind of drops down to 4692 for some reason.
All right.
If we need access, let's try to get that thing, the little key.
All right.
We need to go and deal with the control room.
Let's go to get the orcs.
Yeah.
Okay, so you guys are leaving.
Yep.
Midwick. So you're going up to Medical Bay.
Yep.
I'm going to the war room, or not war room, the weapons.
Okay, Midwick goes in front of the doors. They do not open.
Oh yeah, he doesn't. Whoa, yeah, shit.
Remember that it'll disintegrate you.
Yeah, I forgot about that. As I fucking open the fucking door.
Midwick yelling at the room.
I'm gonna punch the door.
You're punching the ground, or you're punching the door?
Oh, I'm not punching. I was like about to punch the door, like, oh yeah, shit. God damn it.
Donovan goes in.
I'm coming.
You don't hear Midwick from out there. In fact, there's a security tank between you and the exit. Yeah, he finds you guns, and you find a set of guns that look like the spitting image of what Midwick carried.
Oh, there we go, then.
What are they called? What does he call them?
Well, I believe that there was a colloquial term.
And that term is?
Well, these ones are of gnomish design and gnomish make for gnomish hands. Illegal in the Imperium.
Oh, them Imperiums here.
These are Imperial. These are Imperial dragon pistols.
Imperial Dragon. Well, I'll take a couple of those. There.
Need about 1,000 of brush bullets.
Midwick will appreciate these, I'm sure.
You want ammunition?
Oh, of course I do.
They don't seem much too concerned with magical ammunition. I've got a bit of that around here.
Aye. Every little bit helps.
Hey, wait. How are you paying for all this?
We'll take you out in the tank.
You're giving me permission to leave?
He's asking Azildan.
After we get what we need, yeah.
This is gonna be fun!
Yeah, it is. 'Cause you know what? We're being invaded right now, so there's going to be people to shoot.
Yeah. What am I gonna... Oh, right. I'm gonna show you my favorite suit.
Oh, okay then.
Mech suit.
You want to get dressed?
It sounds like this metal ball is rolling down the hallway.
Whatcha?
Turns into this little into this man with a shield and a sword.
Hi.
Hello.
He salutes with his sword.
We're some kind of clockwork guy.
Oh,
Construct.
if Construct's got weapons, I can take them over.
Oh. Well then.
I'm
You're
War the
just-
Machine, after all.
Well then you're all dressed up and got a party to go to, don't you?
There are bigger ones in here.
Hey, you wear what you want to the party. It's up to you.
Turns into a little ball and rolls away.
Oh, where's he going now?
How about this one? It's a late design iron golem.
Okay.
With with neurotoxin poison canisters.
That sounds particularly nasty.
Do you want me to turn on the fear aura?
Not just yet.
For some reason,
Maybe.
they don't mind me inside of constructs. I guess it's really easy for them to tell.
There's this voice that doesn't fit the construct coming out of the helmet of the construct.
Okay. Alright, well, if that's what you want to use.
Nah, this
Okay.
civilization got wiped away, which suggests that this design may have some flaws. I'll go put it away. I got one more.
Okay.
It's like a child showing you its toys.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm very familiar with that. A Gabriel Transformer Lego thingy.
But Dad! Okay, something horrible that is a thing out of nightmares is crawling towards you.
What is that?
It's perfect.
Don't know what demons call it, but it's called a retriever.
It's about the size of a bull elephant.
Okay, well, it's horrifying.
That's perfect.
Shimmering with magical energy, looks like a giant spider.
Looks like a spider slayer from Spider-Man.
Fire cold electricity and petrification rays. It can walk on ceilings and walk across water if it was nothing. And this claw's for snipping.
Yes. Yes, you should take that.
If I'm in this thing, though, I won't be able to help drive your tank.
Oh. Well, you know what? I figured out the forklift. How hard can the tank be, really?
Forklift? Sure.
Oh, alright, so we got a dwarven war axe.
Nah, we're kind of on the... Are we still in the abyss?
Yeah, I think... well, I don't know.
Yeah, we wouldn't want any demon possessing this thing. Getting into psychic battles? Not my sort of thing. I'll put this one away.
At least he cleans up after. He's not just hopping out of it and leaving it in the middle of the room.
Is it like a child showing me its toys, or like a wife who can't decide how much dress to wear to the party?
Little call me.
He didn't say that this golem make my ass look fat.
Hey,
All right,
that ain't
Azzy,
funny,
you found all sorts of arrows. What
that
kind of
shit
arrows
every
do you want?
Pardon me? Sorry?
What kind of arrows
type
do you
of
want?
arrows?
Yeah,
Cold iron, I guess.
sure. You find as many cold iron arrows as you want.
Alright.
You also find, we'll say they are technologically keen arrows. I think you've got improved critical though, so it doesn't matter.
I do, yes.
Yeah, okay.
So you'll get to use your feats and your class abilities again. Be awesome.
Hey, at least he's got a weapon of his that he's used
Oh,
to.
you picked up 2 and like 1,000 bullets for Midwick. A dwarven war axe. What weapon are you getting, Ukher?
Like an earth breaker and javelins.
Okay.
We're looking for magical weapons if they got them.
The javelins that you grab half a dozen adamantine javelins.
Holy crap!
These are good. I like these.
Returning.
Also, but the one problem: don't hit the ship because they'll punch right through them.
And then the Earthbreaker, he didn't have magic weapons, so we'll say that the Earthbreaker.
It's a steam-powered jackhammer. You just
Sure, it does an extra 2d6 damage.
there you go.
It has an hour capacity, and then you don't know how to recharge it when the hour is done.
Just write it down, Adam. Just write it down.
Approved. What is the base damage die?
Earthbreaker's 2d6.
It's 46 Earthbreaker.
Yeah.
The extra 2d6 isn't multiplied by crit, but
It does when you're Mythic Vital striking in your Ukher.
oh
Because
shit.
he's got. all the firing and flaming, all that stuff.
Yep,
Multiplied.
and we'll consider it concussive damage, so it's more basically bludgeoning damage.
Cool. All right.
All right, finally, you guys, with your carts and things, he's in the tank, and the gun points at Azildan.
Did they have armor or no?
No.
So we grabbed their armor from the Fab Lab,
Yes.
and so Ukher will throw on a chain shirt, and we'll put a chain shirt and war axe beside Lokrik's little coffin.
Okay.
And
As you guys are ready for the confrontation in the command module.
yeah,
Is that-
we're gonna.
I'm sorry, I wanted a fucking assault rifle.
Well, you have pistols, and you're gonna like them.
You're gonna
Donovan.
You're
sorry.
gonna have to say to the very nice non-war computer that I, Bellum Ex Machina, am free to leave my confines of the armory, and then you will show it your device there in your pocket.
Yeah, all right. I, computer. Bellum Ex Machina is free to leave the confines of this armory. So there. Here's my thing. He doesn't really know how it works.
Containment parameters deactivated.
There we go.
Yes! Yes, I'm free!
And you immediately feel him leaving the tank. And Ukher, for a moment, you thought the axe you were carrying was saying something. Free! And then, like, what? Midwick, you're outside. You've got your shitty arquebus. It's saying free. And it's hopping around from weapons to
Fucking
weapons.
throw it down.
Donovan
Shitty gun.
is going to tell the orcs to start bringing their people to this place.
Okay.
What we've got. Donnie, we don't have time for this.
You're right, we don't have time for this, but they do.
We will bring them here. This place is vast. It will be
Yes.
crowded, but we will all fit.
Yes.
What about our livestock? One of them asks.
Livestock can be replaced. There are
Donnie,
stores.
if we can stock contain this, we
Food
can
and
fix
water,
it.
then? Should we bring enough that we carry?
Bring what you can carry.
It
The
will
Arboretum has all of the vegetation that one would need, but it is a dangerous place.
It will be hard to get people to leave their livestock behind.
Your people have already begun dying from the cold. The decision should be easy.
We will have to slaughter the livestock that we can and bring it here to this great place of the founders.
And we will have to slaughter the foes that face us. It is our task.
Yes,
This is yours.
you wear the guise of our ancient enemy, but your actions suggest that there is no war between our kind.
The war between Corlon and Grumsh is long over.
Are they slated for deprecation?
No, only their plane, not the people.
No. Designation Coralon and Grumsh. Are they slated for deprecation?
I don't have an answer to that question.
Acknowledged. Slated for deprecation. They can join me if they wish in the deprecation room. I can take you to the matter
Reboot.
disassembly.
The Master of Harvest, Grimward, and the others, including Bold, they all nod to you. Bold actually goes up and thanks you and just gruffly shakes your hand. Bold.
Donovan.
Donovan. Don!
Do not go into that room. He points to the dissection room. That room is no good.
Okay.
You speak in the same language, right?
I speak any language of anything that
Okay.
uses sound.
I don't understand.
This is
it.
why Donnie doesn't know how to read.
We will see you later. Then he was doing that because he knew there was a language barrier and everyone was talking Orc, and he didn't realize that you quite understood him, but you're speaking back to him in a way. So
Yep.
we will see you later, Don. Many of our people will come and see the wonders of this place. You make it safe. He shakes his bloody axe with the insect goo on it. Kill the bug people.
Or die trying.
Oh. You
Survive.
tell founders that we work hard for him, but no fixed light. Sky broken.
We are trying to fix the sky. But if it can't be fixed, we will find a new sky.
They all, is that possible? New sky? Many will not want to leave their homes. They will if things are winter overnight. We must return. Our sojourn begins, brothers. We will return to our villages and tell them of the wonders we have seen. And we will begin the great exodus here to the grand thing of the founders. To the machine in the sky. And they all nod their heads. Machine in the sky, they repeat. Some of them are bowing towards you. They're not too sure what the custom is, so it's really awkward as the big shaggy farmer orcs are leaving.
Oh, they're just the salt of the earth, those guys. Look at them. They're just trying to make a living.
Salt of the earth. Doesn't take much to please Adam.
I knows what I likes, and I likes them.
That's funny. Okay, so they go in single column and they're sneaking back towards the agricultural area. Midweek, you keep an eye on them, and it looks like they're able to sneak back to the agro area unharmed.
Okay.
Leaving Donnie to a moment with Mr. Obsolete and Lemmy. Are you guys doing anything in medical area? Are you?
Ukher, we're going. We need to go. We only have a few hours to rectify the situation on board.
We have to make sure that. Oh wait, we're not here. I'm not there. Sorry.
Yeah, you guys could be walking out of the.
Yeah, we're walking out to the hallway.
Open the fucking door!
Yeah, Midweek's yelling at the ultra secure door. As the thing, I'm free. Well, one of the guys actually dropped it, like his laser gun when it started talking. Hey, I'm on the ground here. I'm on the ground. I'm free. Containment's down. Let's go fuck something up.
If you want to do the fucking of the up, come with me. Jump in my axe. We'll go to fuck something up.
An axe, huh? Going all old school. I like it. You cut off some heads? Off with his head!
No, we go from top to bottom, all the way
You
through.
actually felt a little nudge from the axe. Like the thing inside your axe might be able to help or hinder your swings. Off with his head! Any of these guys your enemy?
No. These are all good guys.
What about the little guys? Big guys always pick on the little guys.
Is this audible?
Yeah, it's fucking out loud.
Hey, what the hell is that thing? I'll set on fire.
Fire. Now, that's a classic way of waging war.
We walk past the dead
you know what
insectoid creatures in the hole.
Do you know what Ares did after Prometheus stole fire and gave it to man? Showed them how to burn other people so they can get what they want. Yeah! It's fucking psycho.
Fire is, I guess, okay, but muscle is what gets things done.
Hey, wait a second. You guys are primitives.
Who are you calling primitive?
No,
I
it's
know
not-
physics. I know chemistry.
Yeah, all right.
I know alchemy.
Love the smell of alchemy bombs in the morning. Good show.
Yeah, that's actually pretty true.
Open
the fucking door!
You know about weapons, yeah?
Yeah, I am weapon. I'm war in the machine.
Alright, war in machine. Do
I'm the machine!
Do you know where little guns are?
Yeah,
This guy needs little gun.
The other two primitives are in there picking up all sorts of stuff I showed them.
Can you talk to them?
No, I'm not going back in there. Fuck that.
I,
You know how long I've been in
this
there?
guy isn't bad.
You know how long I've been in there?
Probably a long time.
Yeah. Yeah, clocks aren't weapons of war, dumbass. Unless they're attached to a bomb, and they didn't leave me any bombs in there. Well, not really, kinda. I could have blown it up, but I didn't know what was gonna happen to me.
Does Donovan know what an Aries is?
Give me knowledge religion.
31.
There is a race of gods or a pantheon of gods called the Olympians. Ares is a chaotic evil war god of that religion. It is an old human pantheon that fought titans. And
So
this war god
you-
was the worst of everything of war. Like,
You were following the Olympians.
not following. I rode on Ares' hip and inside almost every weapon he touched for years and years and years. I'd be like a 5-star general by now.
Ares was horrible.
No, he was war.
Yes, horrible, violent, bloody, disgusting, terrible war.
Destructive, killing, loud, destructive, killing, loud. Did I say destructive?
Yeah, you said destructive.
Oh, okay. Repetitive. That's what I meant. War. Huh. What is it good for? Absolutely everything.
that doesn't have the right spacing for
Yeah, the huh. 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 Yeah, maybe it should be like somebody getting shot in the gut.
Mark just had Pepsi come out.
Yeah, Bellum in War in the Machine is some sort of divine spirit proxy, the intelligent item of a god.
It's the intelligence of.
Yeah.
So,
All right.
who are your enemies? And please
You
tell
see
me you're
those
not going to
red
kiss them
guys?
to death. Yeah? Bug people? Okay.
The
I
bug
can do bug
people.
people.
Also, so far the founders have kind of been asshole.
War on the Founders. Epic.
All right then.
What's your
Except we
unit?
need the little one alive so that he can turn off the switch in our brain.
Yeah. Just, they'll figure out the tank in a second. Azzy, give me a drive check as you're trying to figure out how to make the tank go forward so you guys can leave this place.
It's like
Drive is what based?
Dex.
I got the forklift to work, therefore I can make a tank go.
The 14, I bet I can.
Okay, so the 14, the tank is moving forward. You're just not sure how to make it stop. It's now run over like the addle section and the spears and shit, and you're knocking over like thousands of weapons.
I know, you use the nozzle to stop you.
Boom!
Boom!
Are you purposely now trying to use the gun?
Yes.
Okay, give me another non-proficiency attack roll.
Attack. Oh, he doesn't want to fire the gun, but
Oh, you're just moving it?
He's trying to use it like
Okay.
a stick.
Yeah.
He's trying to use it like an oar.
Yeah, you're able to make a move and you knock over another shelf. A bunch of things break. Nothing explodes yet.
no complaints, no complaints. All right, we're moving around here. We got this going.
So you're trying to move the tank.
Are you all right in there?
Are you driving the
Kinda
tank
making a mess.
backwards out of the room?
Yep. Yeah.
Okay. there's this big green construct slowly moving backwards. Altagar is climbing on top of it, and as he's got his head poking out of one of the weird hatches.
Donovan's just gonna make some space. That's a big forklift.
It's making a horrible sound. As the DC was 15, as he's like making it come out of the ultra secure area, and you can see that it's sparking as it's hitting the sides of the wall of the ultra secure door area.
Ukher's gonna go pick up the tank and carry it out.
Okay, let's see what a M4 tank weighs.
66,800 pounds.
Okay, can Ukher
Battle
lift
ready.
that?
Ukher's going to spend a mythic point, and then he can lift dozens of these things at once.
He lifts up the back end of the tank, pulls it in, and forces the business end of the tank to go south.
Yep.
Okay.
In fact, I think what Ukher's actually going to sort of pick it up and just he's going to carry it like it's a gun.
Okay.
Oh, hang on. Azildan comes up the top. Hey, I think we need Midwick in here.
Right.
It's a great big gun. He's probably better with it than I am.
You're muted, Mark.
I'm not muted.
Fuck!
All right, so I think I need to create a tank token as we've quickly gone from forklifts to tank girl.
Well, yeah.
I'm a Thelidran armored commander.
Flidrin Commando.
All right, so M4 tank.
All right.
That's awesome.
There really was no other option at this point. I mean,
Yeah.
they pointed at the tank. What are we going to do? Not use the tank?
That's crazy talk.
That's crazy time. What is wrong with you?
When else would you be able to do something like this in a
Exactly.
in a D&D game?
Toss me the key, damn it.
The key? Oh, this thing.
Where are the guns?
Oh, they're in here. Come on in. It's nice and secure. It's like wearing a suit of armor. But it's more comfy because there's chairs.
Midwick will hop in.
Yeah, it's not built for your size, Midwick.
Actually, it is.
so,
World War II?
Yeah, they're small tanks, but yeah, it's
So
still.
Ukher can carry the tank around, but he actually has to put some effort into it, so he's mostly going to be just picking up and dragging and letting it drive.
What do you
It's
think?
not into my... It's in my
Gargantuan?
heavy load. And I don't want to be in my heavy load.
Or huge? It's probably gargantuan.
A tank, it is 5 meters by 2 meters by 2 meters.
You know what? I think Pathfinder actually did the stats for a tank.
So...
Maybe the technology guide?
Tank is a colossal land vehicle, 40 feet by 60 feet, 25 feet high.
Huh.
And this is a slightly smaller tank. We'll say it's gargantuan. It wasn't a Goliath tank.
It's, yeah, because these are 20 feet long and 10 feet wide and 10 feet high, or like the size of these things. Based off of their spec sheets. Alright, so basically Ukher can pick the thing up and walk around with it slowly, but he'll let it drive.
So Azildan's driving the tank, and Midwick is inside of it. Altagar's on top of it.
Did you find me any thing nice in there?
Yeah, we got you this special hammer. And yeah, we've got you some javelins for throwing things. It's that special, you know what this stuff is.
Hey, you get me any adamantine bullets?
No,
Magic bullets? What'd you get?
There's a few magic bullets, but they're mostly just bullets. Sorry, that's what they got. Apparently, these guns here are now illegal in the Imperium.
Yeah, they've always been illegal. I own them because I made them.
Ah. Well, anyway, there you go. but you don't even need them because you're going to be shooting the big gun from inside this.
Yeah, he's like.
We'll say that there's a single machine gun that is mounted along the top of the tank.
Marty, appraise and a guncraft to see how it works and how he can make it.
This is like a mobile siege weapon.
He's
the
trying
big
to
cannon
figure
of the
out.
gun. You could probably operate the machine gun with a penalty because it's big.
Yeah, but he wants to learn how it works and how he can make it. He's like, okay.
It'll require much more study. This is basically a similar concept to your pistols.
I think Donovan is just going to move back a bit. I don't like
Okay.
where he's standing. He's too close to tracks right now. He just wants to be away from anything that squishes anything.
This thing looks like
and then Lemio's doing what? Hanging back as well.
back there. Actually, yeah. Actually, he doesn't mind being inside. Does not mind being inside.
Yeah,
He's
you're
small.
You're no longer a druid, so being wrapped in all this armor may not be a problem.
He is a druid.
I'm a druid.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
I don't care. But is this armor?
Not really. It's kind of
Yeah.
constricted.
Cover?
It's cover.
Well, Lemmy's a small guy. Is a small halfling. So. No.
Nope.
Sorry. No, I'm sorry. How many years? What the?
Is that your body?
I managed to. The containment's still down.
All right.
Are there any musical instruments in there?
Musical instruments? What are you, some sort of war bard?
Without the
Actually,
bit,
he is.
I'm a god caller.
Doesn't sound too. Nah, there might be some military bugles in there, but that's about it.
I guess my voice will have to do.
Unless you want a sissy whistle.
What is a sissy whistle?
You whistle it, and then the soldiers come and rescue you, you dummy.
I would. Yes, I would like a sissy whistle.
There's always one in every unit. What's your unit called?
The little construct thing climbs inside the tank.
Heroes of Aegis.
Heroes of Aegis. Sounds pretty
Part
pompous.
2.
Part 2.
Heroes of Aegis Part 2. That sounds like a good war story. We'll swap some war stories afterwards.
Yeah. Onward to
I really
victory.
like the slaughter and rape of the Parnithians.
I'm just like, right, seriously, what the fuck is that?
The conquests of Gezer are better.
Gezer, you know Gezer?
I am new Gezer. Or I am new Gezer. I don't know if I was Gezer. I don't know. It's a good question.
Hey, with my help, you'll get the kill count higher than Gezer ever did.
Question you should have is, do you know Gezer?
Did you know Gezer?
Know him? Well, I spied on him a few times. Ares always likes to have a look on the big warlords of any given era. Nah, he went all soft. And then I think his shade's just wandering around in some of the...
What? Wait. Shade?
Yeah, he's all fucked up and all like a ghost going, yeah, I killed lots of people, feeling really sad. It's really pathetic.
Where is he?
I don't know, wandering around out there. Denied an afterlife. I guess the gods didn't want a killer that rivaled them.
Let me.
Yeah.
Can you hear me inside that thing?
Yep. Yeah, I can hear you, Ukher.
Can you send messages to us?
What? What the fuck? You mean the original bodies?
Yeah.
As long as we're on the same plane. I have no idea if we'll get
Hey,
there
I
or
got
not.
a message for you. And then you hear the tank of its own, like somebody stepped on the accelerator. It goes, let's kill them all.
Yeah,
Azildan, you're
yeah,
not
let's go
pushing
save
anything. The tank is moving forward. You do notice that the little guy had kind of curled up into a ball and sort of slumped over.
All right.
There we go. Got the hang of it now.
Don't worry, I'll teach you. I'll teach you how to drive a tank. Then you can pop out and surprise those bastards with your bow. I'd be surprised if a bow-wielding bastard came out of a tank. What the fuck would be the last thing on my head if I was like, mortal and getting hit by arrows after you popped out of a tank? Yeah, sort of some sort of war psychology. I got it.
It's gonna happen.
No, I know what's going to happen. The voice is just coming from the tank itself. So what you want to do to turn it left is do this thing here, and you do a little flipper. What you want to do to turn it right is do the thing here.
Donovan is absolutely disgusted by this thing. This thing is horrible.
And because it's like the master of all war machines, Azildan now has a rank in drive.
We didn't hear your cheer, but there was definitely a visual representation
and
of
for
victory.
for both knowledge, earth sciences, and knowledge and drive, they are both considered class skills for your clones.
Nice. That's cool.
That's awesome.
I know stuff. I know stuff.
Show me.
As Yggdrasil apparently has no problem with his druids riding tanks because he doesn't understand what a tank is. Let's just hope tanks don't go and try to blow up Yggdrasil because he might be mad.
You what?
This is probably one of the weirder memory rings of all the memories of all of his followers, though, being written into the tree somewhere.
This memory ring isn't round. It's a bunch of fucking squiggles.
Okay, as you roll the tank towards command and a final confrontation with not only the bug people, but possibly one of the founders, I think this combat needs to happen next game.
With fresh eyes and fresh minds.
Yeah,
Fresh
can
eyes and
we
fresh
remind
minds.
everyone to buff before we fucking do this?
Oh, the tank's slow moving. He's
Yeah.
just
It's
slowly
but-
creaking
Yeah,
forward.
but we need to-
it's not.
we need
It's
to
not
buff.
in one of the higher gears, which Azildan now knows how to turn.
Oh, has Midwick figured out how to fire the thing?
Yeah, it's a siege weapon that you're not proficient with.
Okay, I can still do it.
Yeah.
think of siege weapon you're not proficient with is a -8 because it's
Yeah, I
-4
can
and then
still-
another
I could
-4.
Do it.
Yeah.
I think there's 2 feats that you need.
But you're firing like a gigantic
Oh, it's gonna be bad.
6-pounder kind of gun.
Yeah.
What would be hilarious is if you do somebody like an Ukher with a True Strike and Vital Strike. I don't know if you could Vital Strike with siege weapons, but
I'm going to assume not, but
If they're direct fire, you can.
I aim for the dirty bits.
This will also give me some time to write up some stats for a tank.
Figure out how the tank combat's going to work.
Yeah.
I got my impact. So I've got chainmail, impact hammer, bits of glass, adamantine javelins, laser sword, gun thing, and a lab coat with my door hanging out.
You've got Lokrik in a stasis tube because he's suffering termination sickness and having strokes and aneurysms. You've unleashed a powerful entity that rode at the side of a horrible war god for who knows how many thousands of years that you've let out of the armory. Oh yeah,
Yep.
you're making a mess here. You guys are making
we
a
are.
splendorous, chaotic
We're
mess.
just well. What they should have done was they should have had a nice meal waiting for us with some slippers and a proper robe with a drawstring.
They
and
did.
they explained to us what was happening.
They did. The living quarters with the gifts. Remember how you woke up? You guys woke up prematurely in the tanks because there were the robots that were supposed to be taking care of you in the tanks got blown up by the bug people.
Nobody told us nothing. We showed up and people were trying to murder us. We're like, what the fuck? Everybody's trying to kill us.
It did go sideways, and
It
now
was-
you are in a tank.
It's hilarious.
I
Now,
think
I will
I
feel actually
wanted
kind
I
of, if we
wanted
get up to we should go upstairs to see if there's like a little note saying, "You are the new saviors of the universe. You've chosen to help us with our glorious quest to preserve knowledge through time and space.
Don't
Thank
ever,
you for joining
ever
us."
release the war machine into the war.
Note:
Whatever you
don't
do,
trust the war machine.
Okay, given that you guys are in a tank, I'm sure you'll forgive me if this arc lasts for one more game.
Yeah.
I wanted to
you'll
try
be
to end it
forgiven.
tonight, but we got to the point where big
I just
fight.
wanted a machine gun, which
yeah,
I'll use.
Yep. I think this was a good one.
Yeah. I
There was
feel
some
so good. I feel so good about having Coralon beat the crap out of the big squid thing who was dicking us around. Screw you, squid thing. Lying sack of crap. Yeah. Oh.
You stole the
just-
big squid's toy, beat him up.
Oh, I did not like that toy. That toy is...
Oh, the squid was awesome. The
Oh.
squid, and you guys were just like
And
jaws
Midwick
open
is just...
while-
Midwick is like... he hasn't even told us what he did. You did what? What? You're going to be what? Some random guy's like god serial killer? You just... You're just going to go...
Aw, man. Foxfire randomly.
Peachy was
G-
it.
Tim,
Gee,
Tim,
logic.
you stayed throughout the entire thing. That's crazy. Peachy stopped by. There are a few others. There was
Sir
GG.
Thompson.
Sir Thomas was here. Cool.
Yeah, he was here at the beginning.
Yep.
We are,
Shiraz was here at the beginning.
Shirast was here as well.
we are currently working on the badges and stuff.
Yeah, we're
Um,
working on Adam's been gracious to spend some time working on emotes and badges. So for
Yeah, he's
those
very
who have
slow,
subbed, we'll let you know when those badges are done. I think there's also sub gifting too. I have to look into that. I think that's a thing now. I vaguely remember them talking about it at TwitchCon. So let me see if I can do that for some of our regulars.
Cool.
Yeah, early like little dragon. Well, we don't know if they're badges or emotes yet, but little dragons, I think, is what we're going to start with. And we'll slowly and surely, as time spent on Twitch grows, we will slowly, pick away at this. This, of course, is our this is our poker night.
We all have like
Yeah.
full-time
jobs
plus
and
job type jobs,
Yep.
families and things.
Yeah. Well. Yep. Most of you. You guys have families. I
Yeah,
have
yeah.
D&D.
You're our family, man.
Yeah.
Kind of bullcrap is this?
Family. Give me a virtual
Most of my
hug.
family lives 2,000 miles away, and Marty's a bit of a hermit, but not
Most
with
of my
D&D.
family lives 2 minutes away. 2 meters away, goddammit.
All right, so this was pretty fun. So next week, are we around? I don't know how holiday schedules are working. That is the 2nd of December.
Next week. Yeah, I'm around. I'm
Second
not missing
December.
this shit for anything.
Next week I'm working.
Wait.
Mark
Next
is-
week is the 2nd or the 9th?
Second.
2nd.
Fuck, that's the one I'm missing.
Okay, so Mark and Ahmed are both out next week.
Can we switch it? I can switch it to another night.
I can play another night this week.
Just need to know ahead of
Actually,
time.
Wednesday might be a good night because
I'll do Wednesday.
I got to switch to night shift, so I got to stay up late anyway.
I'll do
Okay,
Wednesday.
so we'll figure out when we play next, and we'll let you guys know. I'm just going to put
Alright,
down Wednesday
cool.
as a question mark, and then Adam and I, you and I will chat about which game we'll play on Wednesday. Cool.
Yes.
Thanks for those that tuned in for joining us, and good game, guys. This has been super fun and zany and chaotic, and the battles.
Got a tank. We killed a kraken. talk to gods. Midwick's Nass. It's
Mid-
awesome. We saved an orc planet. It's awesome.
And you guys have realized that the balance of the true heroes lies in the actions that are in the fight to come.
Oh yeah. Also, they could kill us with the power of their mind and make us try to murder each other in sort of violent outbursts. Or
kill the little gnome.
a violent outburst might be different. Like Donovan might just curl up in the corner and cry when his switch gets up. I'm supposed to be at the forge or
Severe
something.
late stage amnesia or something.
Yeah.
Alzheimer's. Yeah.
Dude,
Horrible.
Yep.
Yeah. This is what happens when you run a one-shot Halloween adventure and decide this is cool enough that I could roll this into 4 or 5 adventures.
This is what happens when we run a one-shot Halloween adventure and we play along. It's what would happen every time. Usually we don't play along. We just end up getting TPK'd or something horrible happening. We just get dry jammed on a Halloween day.
It's really interesting how I had no idea how you guys were going to interact with the Any Shrine. No, I fucking no idea wandering into that. The bird was awesome. The bird was just like I've got 3 seconds. Come with the bird's personality. Go. Okay, it explodes and it's trapped here. Okay, it's pathetic, and that's how I kind of built it. And then War Machine was a thing that while I was having a sandwich before game, I'm like, there's got to be something interesting about the armory aside from weapons. I'm like, ooh. So yeah.
Before there was like this. Well, and tell me what you guys want to do with the Any Shrine was like the last call out of the last session.
Yep.
I didn't know I wanted to destroy the Any Shrine until he said it's a way to trick gods into your true belief. Right? You're a true believer of any god you talk to. Don't worry about it. You're a true believer of anybody you talk to. It's fine. No. No. No.
There were divine characters in the party that didn't bother them as much.
Yeah, it took an arcane guy got all pissy. Yep.
Very interesting.
I'm sorry, you're
power
lying.
hungry.
Hey man, I got a tree.
No, Azzy's got a
I
tree.
did a tree.
Azzy's got a tree.
Yeah,
Well-
yeah, that's why I left.
We'll see how long you guys have to worry about that. We'll see how long you guys have for your expiry dates.
Well,
night, good night,
not
random.
even that, man.
Night,
Let me,
everyone.
or
Yeah,
Ahmed.
what's up?
The tree now knows that you're a traitor in your heart of hearts, because the real you is gonna have to explain why the fake you was like, fuck the tree sucks, I want to worship a sun god because you suck. And that's what you basically told the sun god. I don't worship the tree because he sucks, I worship you now. Do you realize how bad you dorked yourself? The devil guy's going to be like, well, yeah, I get it, I understand. I'm
You
a
wiggled
devil.
your way out, and let me
job.
check the fine print on this
So
one.
this is
Oh shit, we didn't have a clone clause. A clause. Clone clause.
so tree. I don't think the tree's gonna give that much of a shit because I'll put the branch out.
Or the next clone Lemmy will worship water, and then you'll have another one in earth, and you'll have your own Lemmy Arboretum.
The Lemuritum.
The Lemuritum.
The Lemo library.
Lemuritum.
Lemmy library.
Cool.
And they'll stick the original one into the ground and make it grow into a tree.
Make it grow to a tree. Do you remember when you were Lemmy's fated to turn into a tree, right? That was his fate when he talked to the witches. Is he's going to turn into a tree?
Let's get out of the bucket and make like a tree. All right. This is fucking hilarious. You guys are awesome. All right. I hope you guys enjoyed the game. A good game is some zaniness every once in a while in D&D is a good thing. Hope you guys enjoy this as much as we do. Peace. Have a good night.
Fucking awesome. Open the fucking door.